Hi, my name is Shams Aalam. I am an international para swimmer and I hail from Madhubani district of Bihar. And presently I am training at Sports Authority of India, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, so Chintan, I actually, before my disability, I was an international karate player, and after my disability, now I am doing para swimming. And para swimming started as a aqua therapy process because in this kind of disability, we don't have any particular medicine which work on us. So when I was in a rehabilitation center, doctor advises me to do this, and then I as a therapy. And later on, when I got to know that I can represent my country and I can play for my country in Paralympics, so then I started again and taken para swim as my career, and it's now continuing. So I have been since 2012 I started my para swimming career. I played first state championship in 2012, and then from then onwards it's continued. I have my father with me and my wife, and now I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Yes, I have been into the sports since my childhood, and as I told that my family is into the sports, and yes, I was an international karate player before my disability also. In 2010, I was national champion in karate, and I was selected in India camp to represent my country in 2010 Asian Games, 𝐏𝐤𝐫𝐚, China. But unfortunately, because of the disability, I could not continue there. And yes, so this was before my disability also. I was a player and I was a sports person, and after a disability also I am a sports player. I mean, there was no such incident. I mean, there is no any medical reason. A doctor said this was a benign tumor in my spine, which was causing compression, and because of that, I was not able to walk properly. But then, yes, it was there, and I got operated for the same. Because of the mismanagement by the doctors, the tumor was not removed in first attempt, so I have to go for the second attempt. And after the second attempt, it was totally removed. It was not a cancerous tumor, it was just a benign tumor. But then by that time, from the first operation till second operation, it was a huge gap, around 6 to 7 months. And because of this, there was no regeneration of nervous system. It took a lot of time, and there was no progress in my physical strength and power. But by that time, there was a big fall in my life. And yes, but I mean, later on we started again, and then the rehabilitation process started. Slowly I started my para swimming, and that's how it's going on. I mean, Chintan, to be very honest, it's not just my story, but it's a story of more than 102 billion people in the world, and especially if we are talking about India, we have, more than 10% of total population of country. And when we talk about, especially for Bihar, because I belong from Bihar, we have more than 5.4 lakh people. Not 5.4, 54 lakh plus people with disabilities are there in the Bihar, as per government's data. But the reality will be really, really high. And what we face actually is a daily, day-to-day life struggle in infrastructure, accessibility. Being on wheelchair, we generally feel, we are not able to go out from home because our places are not accessible. And I was fortunate enough that I got this disability after my education. When I was in my final year Bachelor of Engineering degree, and that time I got this. So I have never faced this kind of issue. But a lot of people faces accessibility issues, and because of this they are not able to go to the schools, university, college, or playground, or many other things. So this is the biggest issue. I can say that the infrastructure and accessibility is the biggest issue. And then yes, there are so many other issues also. Societal barriers are there, and then technical barriers are there. But now I am seeing that the changes are coming out. Even the government are taking the steps, and they are trying their best to bring some policies and scheme for the welfare of the people with disability. And in fact, organization and sports clubs such as Patna Pirates are doing such kind of initiatives. I remember in last one session, not one session, in the many session in Pro Kabaddi, they are inviting people from para sports fraternity for the opening ceremony, and for the during the match. I was also invited once, but unfortunately I could not join because I have to go to some competitions. But yes, teams like even nowadays cricket and other sports are also including people with disabilities in the mainstream sports, which is somewhere they are highlighting our issues, and they are making society aware about us. So this will be a helpful initiative from Patna Pirates or Pro Kabaddi and many others organizations, those who are doing this kind of thing, which will help people with disabilities, I think. Definitely, Chintan. Yes, there are very few, there are a lot of misconceptions, but yes, few which I would love to share with all of you is like, they feel that there is no competition and we go and we win the medal, simply. But no, I would love to share with all of you, it's absolutely not like that. Paralympics is very, very tough and very competitive games. It is equivalent to Olympics, and here we have a lot of participants from across the world, different countries. In fact, if we are talking about India itself, we are having a lot of athletes, and particularly I would love to talk about para swimming. We have more than 500 plus swimmers in India. Those they are training every single day, and like other athletes in our Sai center itself, like we have Kabaddi team also here, and they also train along with us in the fitness center and in their court. They come sometimes to our pool, and we also go into the fitness center. We do the workouts and all, everything we do as able-bodied athlete do. And so there is such kind of misconception that people with the disabilities are not having competition. It's absolutely not like that. Another one is like uh, um, uh, we get a lot of support. I mean, like right now, I mean, people comes and like they sponsor us. No, it's not like that. Everybody is not having the sponsors like we. I mean, we are still waiting. There are few cases, those who are like, getting the sponsors, but still, I mean, on a grassroots level, if we talk, people are still struggling to get their equipment, get their uh, um, sports kits and all. Few people are fortunate enough they are getting, but not everyone. And uh, yes, I mean now we are lucky that the government of India and various other government of Bihar is coming and supporting para athletes. Also, equivalent to the people without disabilities are there. So I mean, these kind of things are there. And yes, there are misconceptions like. I generally face like people ask me like you are on wheelchair, your legs are not working, how do you swim? So I mean I would love to say all of them. Please watch some of our videos or please visit to our competition or our training center. Sometimes you will get to know how we swim, and there is no magic. Yes, we do scientific training, and we do there are coaches, those who are helping us, there are support staffs and administrations, there are governments, they all are coming, they are supporting, they are cheering up, and then we try to motivate ourselves and keep going. Children family play a vital role, but in my case there are a lot of differences. To be very honest with you, I mean मेरे जो अब्बा हैं वो कहते हैं कि अरे तुम क्या करते हो, पोखर में जाते हो नहा के आ जाते हो. I mean we in Bihar we call I mean like हमारे यहाँ तालाब होता है, ponds. तो मेरा ऐसा स्टोरी है कि मैं जब बच्चा था 2 साल का, तभी से हमारे घर में मतलब हमारे गांव में 3 नदी है. पश्चिम तरफ 2 है, पूर्व तरफ 1 नदी है, और मेरे घर के जस्ट बगल में एक तालाब है, छोटा सा नहीं, काफ़ी बड़ा है, मतलब स्विमिंग पूल से तो बहुत बड़ा है. तो जब मैं बच्चा था तो वो तालाब पूरा मैं पार कर लेता था, बट उस वक्त मुझे कभी ऐसा पता नहीं चला कि मैं आगे चल के ये स्विमिंग को ही अपना एक करियर बना लूँगा, प्रोफेशनली मैं इसको खेलूँगा. तो जब तक मेरे अब्बा देखे नहीं थे कि मैं कैसे स्विमिंग करता हूँ, वो ऐसे ही बोलते थे कि तुम तो सिर्फ जाते हो और तालाब में नहा के आ जाते हो, पोखर में नहा के आ जाते हो, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली कुछ हमें फाइनेंशियल इनकम नहीं होता था, कोई सपोर्ट नहीं था पहले. बट नाउ अभी उनका माइंडसेट चेंज हुआ है जब बिहार गवर्नमेंट ने मुझे जॉब ऑफ़र किया है, और जब हमारे ऐसे इंटरव्यूज़ होते हैं जैसे कि आज प्रो कबड्डी की तरफ से आप मेरा इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं, और ऐसे जब बहुत सारे मेरे इंटरव्यूज़ हुए, जब उन्होंने देखा कि नहीं इनको भी कुछ रिकॉग्निशन मिल रहा है, इनको मान सम्मान मिल रहा है, तो अब उनका माइंड थॉट जो है उनका जो वो थोड़ा चेंज हुआ है, और उनको लगता है कि हाँ उनका बेटा भी एक खेलता है. तो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं. बिल्कुल मेरी जो मम्मी थी उन्होंने मुझे काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया था, एंड वो मुझे हमेशा बोलती थी कि आप प्रैक्टिस करो. इनफैक्ट वो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेट करती थी कि आप खेलिए, आप आगे चल के अपने देश का नाम रोशन करेंगे. तो ऐसे सपोर्ट भी मिला, और कहीं कहीं पे ऐसे ही फ़नी चीज़ें भी हुई है जो कभी कभी मतलब हम डिमोटिवेट भी हो जाते हैं, और ख़ास करके जब आपके घर से आपको ऐसा सुनने मिले. ये एक एज अ पेरेंट, एज अ फादर, उनका कहीं ना कहीं कंसर्न था कि अब मैं बड़ा हो रहा हूँ, मुझे कमाना चाहिए, मुझे फाइनेंशियली भी अपने आप को देखना है, स्टेबल करना है, जो कहीं ना कहीं नहीं था पहले. बट अब आई थिंक हमें हमारी जो गवर्नमेंट है, बिहार गवर्नमेंट, वो हमें फाइनेंशियली मेडल लाओ, नौकरी पाओ स्कीम के तहत जॉब भी दे रही हैं, प्लस मेडल लाने पे वो हमें कैश अवार्ड दे रही हैं. तो ये सारी चीज़ें कहीं ना कहीं माइंडसेट चेंज कर रही हैं. yes, I mean, there are a lot of people I used to look up, and I remember Mr. Rajaram Khag. He is the one who actually has done English channel streaming long back in 80s, and he himself uses wheelchair. He only inspired me to go ahead, and then there are a lot of other peoples out there. I mean, I remember Mr. Raghavendra Apnikar is there, then Rahelu sir is there. He's a power lifter. I mean, there are so many moments, but one moment I would love to highlight is 2018 Asian Para Games. I remember it was in Jakarta, Indonesia, and nobody knows us, obviously. But then I was taking, I completed one event and I was getting out from the pool, and unfortunately the second event started, so I have to wait for some time. And I remember there was a coach with me, and we were just after the completion of that event, we were going out, and all the people, those who were the spectator in the gallery, they started clapping for me, and I was like, it was like I was crying, literally crying, that it's just a sport. They are not my relative. They never know me actually, but just because of sports, they clapped for me. They made me feel a super athlete, and representing your country at such a bigger stage is something like goosebumps. When I think about it, it still goosebumps, and I mean, like, that was a moment when you cry from your heart and you feel that yes, you have done something, and because of that, people, those who don't know you also, can clap for you. One thing which I am seeing right now is India is growing, India is developing, and sports is really playing a major role in this. So I would request all of the listeners and viewers of Patna Pirates and my friends to please support your children and support anyone who wants to grow and who wants to continue their sports in any way. I mean, I'm sure education is very, very important, but I would love to say that sports is also equally important. And if you will support a person like me or any one person, I mean, it's a general message to all of you, that if you feel that your children are doing something good in other activities, irrespective of sports or any other activities, please support them and let them grow and achieve their dreams. And I'm sure Patna Pirate is doing great things. They are inviting already people with disabilities in Pro Kabaddi, in fact, inviting to person with disabilities in various their seasons. Maybe some next session I would also love to join you guys, and I mean, I wish all the best to Patna Pirates, and because it's our home team, and now government of Bihar is already supporting all of us, and in fact Patna Pirate also. So that's it. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much.